what I want to remind you of today is what you are not, okay? So the first thing that you are not is your mind. You have a mind, you have thoughts, you have beliefs, but you are not them. You are not your thoughts. What are you? Well, you can observe your thoughts, you can observe your mind. You can do this just by being present throughout the day. You can do this in meditation. Now, if you are able to observe your thoughts, you cannot be your thoughts if you're observing them. Therefore, you are the silent observer. That's who you really are. If you sit back and just for a second focus on your breath and just observe any thought that comes by without trying to change them, without trying to suppress it, you can see that there is a deeper part of you that's observing all of this. And that's who you really are. You are the observer. So the next time you feel your mind is getting very overwhelmed and there's a lot of thoughts happening, there's a lot of chatter, take a second and just observe. All you have to do is observe what's going on instead of trying to change your thoughts, trying to quiet them down or anything. The more and more you can practice this, either through meditation or throughout your day, just being more observant, being more present, the more you're able to cultivate this relationship with the observer, who you really are. And the more you're able to operate your everyday life from this place instead of from the place of your mind. What this means is when you realize you are not your mind, then you are free to be in control of your mind. There's a saying that says either your mind is in control of you or you're in control of your mind. And the best way to start being in control of your mind is to realize that you are the observer. Okay, second thing that you are not. You are not your body. You have a body, and it's very useful, but you are not your body. If you are the type to judge yourself based on your appearance, to compare your appearance, your physical appearance to the physical appearance of others, realize that this is not you. This is just a vessel for this reality that we are in. But again, you are something deeper than that. You are the observer. In the same way that you can observe your thoughts, you can also observe your physical body. And the two go hand in hand, especially if you have some insecurities about the way that you look. You can observe how the two are connected. The mind and the body are connected, but they are not you. Now let's take it a step deeper. You are also not your identity. An identity is a programming that we have created for ourselves, both unconsciously and consciously, that help us make sense of our place in the world. We are not our identities. Now, at first, this can sound a little bit scary, like, who am I, right? If I'm not my identity, then who or what am I? But once you're able to kind of loosen up and relax into this idea for a second, then you realize that if you're not your identity, you are also not the self-imposed limitations that you have placed upon yourself in your identity. You can choose a totally different identity if you wanted to. You can choose a totally different set of programming, thoughts and beliefs, states. When you're not your identity, you're free to create an identity that works better for you. So what are we if we are not our identity, we're not our body, we're not our mind and our thoughts? We are consciousness, we are spirit, we are source, having an experience in this reality. And our identity, our mind, our body are all tools for us to experience this reality, because if we didn't have a body, we could not experience this 3D reality, right? With dogs, with coffee. I could drink my coffee with my body. I could sit here and ponder things with my mind. In this reality, enjoy the experience of being in your body. Enjoy the experience of being in your mind. Enjoy the experience of having thoughts and having this identity that we associate ourselves with. Enjoy that, but you are free to change things however you want. If your thoughts and your beliefs are not working out for you, you can replace them with different ones. If your identity is not working out for you, you can replace them with different ones. And your body, yes, you can't really replace it, but you can change the way you feel about it. You can change your relationship with it. You can retrain its physiological responses. Yes, there are parts of the appearance, the physical appearance, we can also change. Now, whenever we want to change these things, we have to operate from the observer. We cannot make a change to the mind in the mind. We cannot make a change from the body in the body. We cannot make a change to our identity in the identity. We can do so from relaxing into the observer, the part of you that's observing the thoughts, and the part of you that's observing your identity, the part of you that's observing your body. When we operate from this place, then we can make conscious changes to things that were created unconsciously. What I mean by that is the identity that we have, the thoughts and beliefs that we have, most of it was created unconsciously. And so in order to change this, we have to bring consciousness to it. You are really this consciousness who has imposed beliefs and thoughts. You're this infinity that has imposed limitations upon itself for the purpose of experiencing. What that means is even positive beliefs are in some way a limitation because they're limiting who you really are. But for the sake of this physical reality, this physical experience, positive beliefs are not as limited as negative beliefs. So they're a little bit closer to who we really are. If you want to go deeper with this kind of work, I do one-on-one coaching. If you want to break away from this self-imposed identity that is not working for you, let me know. I should have a link in my description on this video where you can set up a free consultation call with me and we can basically just dive deep into what is possible for you in your life. I'm going to leave it at that with this video. If you watched up until this point, thank you so much for watching. If this video brought you any value, please give it a like and hit the subscribe button. And that way I can continue to make more videos about this topic, and it will trigger the algorithms so more people also are able to view this video. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.